plan is to make 2 songs per month. 1 rap and 1 song. So obviously the rap is going to be majorly influenced by the rappers. So I don't know, let's imagine like 1 rap, maybe 4 rappers will rap on that song, and 2 singers will be on the vocals. So the music we're gonna make, it's gonna be pretty long, it's gonna be pretty heavy, pretty dense, pretty pretty big. I'm guessing like around 6 minutes, 5, 7. Because we need to get as many of our artists into the songs as we can. So the raps, maybe like 4 rappers and 2 singers. For the song, we're gonna have like around 4 singers también and 2 rappers. Well, like I'm saying, it's gonna be pretty big songs and all that. So by the beginning of the month, as soon as we start production, as soon as we start working, by the beginning of the month, we should have our beats ready. We should have everything ready. Our beats should be ready to go. Okay, so let's just pretend the month's just started. We have our beats. We're having our first meeting to decide what we're gonna do for the rest of the month. So the first thing we're gonna do is split up into 2 groups. So one of the group is gonna be focused on writing and producing the song. The other group is gonna be focused on making the rap. So we're just gonna split up. Okay, so let's imagine maybe me, Israel, Roderick, and Gonzalo, and Myra, and Lena are gonna be in the first song. So that's the first group right now. We're also gonna have to make another group. So the other group can start on the other song. So maybe the other song, Myra can be in that as well. And so is Lena and Gladys. Maybe Adriana. Adriana's another singer that couldn't make it. So these groups are going to be split up. They're going to be working separately, but still, same members are going to be in them. Do you guys get me? Do you have any questions about that? I mean, I don't think I'm being like really clear about this. All right. Okay. So we're going to split into 2 groups per month. I'm done. I'm going to email it to Israel. So, and Israel's going to read my lyrics. And he's going to be, oh, you forgot to mention this, so I'm going to write about this. So he's going to type up his lyrics. Then he's going to email them to Roderick. And Roderick's going to read both our lyrics. And he's going to be, oh, these 2 guys forgot to rap about this, so I'm going to rap about I'm going to mention that in my raps. So that's how it's going to bounce around. It's kind of like a domino effect. Once the first artist is done with his lyrics, he sends it to the next artist. And the next artist grabs both all the lyrics and sends it to the other artist, and so on and so on. Okay, so we're talking about the rap right now. Once the rappers are done with writing up all the lyrics, the vocal should be the last thing to actually. The vocal should be the last thing to actually be put into the song. Ready to make it, Mr. Burns? Good afternoon. Right, so we just introduce ourselves. So go ahead. I mean, I'm Mr. Burns. Okay. Hi. Okay, so like I was saying, 4 days to write up lyrics. Out of the 15 days, we're gonna need to spend 4 days to write lyrics, and 11 days, the rest of the days, 11 days, will be to practice the lyrics. Will be to practice, memorize them, work as a group, so we can be ready when it's time to perform on stage. All right? Okay, so we're gonna have 4 days to write the lyrics, 11 days to practice. Out of those 11 days, 3 of those days will be focused on live practice. So they'll be focused on using the microphones, on using the sound system to make sure they're good, they're up to date, and there's no feedback. So on the day of the performance, we don't have any troubles like the sound system doesn't work. There's feedback on the mics, you know? So 3 out of those 11 days will be focused on live performance. All right. Okay, so on the 12th and the 13th day, the 12th and 13th day, those 2 days will be focused on recording. We're going to go to Sam's studio. He's being really helpful with us. He's being really generous. And he knows how to work He knows how to work everything. So we're gonna go to sound studio. We're gonna record our music there. He's gonna make it into MP3 for us. He's gonna upload it into our website for us, which should probably take around 2 days, maybe one, but I'm saying 2, like just to be sure. All right. So on the 12th and 13th day, we're just gonna be focused on recording.